Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again with another episode of the Pack Only Road to Glory. We're into episode number 40 now, closing in on that half-century mark. And we've moved on a couple of players. Gareth Barry is moving on, obviously, because we got Scott Parker in at the end of the last episode. And also Don Cow is going to be moving on as well, because I'm really not going to use him, to be completely honest. But one thing I am going to do, actually, because obviously we've got Yunus Kabul come in, I'm actually going to try and move on Mamadou Sakho. Now, I've actually had him a couple of times on my main account, and I sold one recently, and he went for like 2.5 grand. So that was kind of the main reason that made me think, well, maybe we can try and get something for him, because anything that can help us get towards a new pack when you're going to get a little bit extra than discard value is definitely worth it in a series like this, when he's not going to be getting any first team football. He's just kind of a fallback player in case anyone gets injured or runs out of contract. We don't have the consumables, but at the minute we're fine consumable wise, we're fine fitness wise, we're fine player rotation wise, so I will move him on and we'll have to wait and see if he sells. But we're coming to the first game of the episode, and to be honest, thank you very much Nepenthes for making the 5 at the back formation popular again, because I just keep playing 5 at the backs, whether it's on this series or on my main channel. Really horrible. Not everyone is on full chem. Obviously you've got Abate there out on the right wing back spot, who will only be on 6 right position, but no other links. But we get off to a decent start, a good lofted ball in from Asamoah, and Aaron Derdiok is able to get on the end of it with a really good header. He's really tall and really strong actually. He's a really good player in the air, but not the fastest. But a player that does have pace is Marco De Vial. Made made the defender commit is what I'm trying to say to going one way. We went the other. Marco De Vial then beats the goalkeeper at the near post to make it 2-0. And he was going to get one back here. Falcao's actually going to step inside, read the turn inside, and then missed the tackle. Missed the second tackle, and Falcao's going to pull it across goal with his left foot. It wasn't 89 Falcao as well, not the 88. So really, it's to be expected for him to finish a chance like that. If he hadn't finished that chance, then he would have been disappointed. But I thought to myself afterwards, after this happened, maybe I should have pumped fake and just left the keeper in the box so he could make a save. But nonetheless, I did the noobish moves of just charging him, and Alexis Sanchez just had the pace to get away from my defender and beat the keeper to it. So he then brought it back to 2-2, but we got a little bit fortunate there. Marco De Vial getting held up by the defender, then just manages to get past him and slide in the ball. I don't know which defender that is there, but just gets there ahead of Petr and pops it underneath him to give us our lead back. And then we were going to extend that lead, get the 2-goal lead that we had at the beginning of the game back again as Polly plays in Marco De Vial, picks up his hat-trick. And actually, Marco De Vial, after not scoring for his first couple of games, has actually been scoring quite a few goals for us recently. So hopefully he can continue that, and we can maybe push on towards a Division 1 title. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, we pick up a 3-0 win, or 3-0, what am I even saying? 4-2 win, and well deserved as well, as you can see from the stats. So actually really impressed with that. This 4-4-2 side, despite the 4-2-3-1 side being the most effective at present, we're actually doing quite well this 4-4-2 side still. So maybe we'll leave the formations as they are for now. But we come up in the next game in this episode against a really strong 4-1-2-1-2 Bundesliga side with informed Ter Stegen in goal, and really it's basically it's not even a Bundesliga team, really, is it? Bundesliga teams these days are just Bayern Munich, Dortmund, and then maybe a couple of other players. Like in this one, you've got Ter Stegen and Andres Schürrle. It's actually a Leverkusen Schürrle as opposed to a Chelsea one, and Schürrle is actually the player that gets him off the mark there. Really good training ground free kick to power that one into the back of the net. But this game was full, absolutely full of EA FIFA aids, but we're actually able to get back on level terms here. Hubertan is going to play in Marco De Vial. Unfortunately, the first shot is blocked. The second shot is woeful from Jermaine Jones, but thankfully, Andrea Polly's on hand to score a header. And he scored a couple of headers just a couple of episodes ago. He seems to enjoy popping them in with his head. But there's more aids. I was trying to change player so I could come around and swoop around with it with my right back and just get the ball to safety. It wouldn't let me change player. I was hammering the LB button, flicking the stick. Nothing would happen. It made Huberchan take the touch. And he was just able to nick it, run off and score. It's increasingly frustrating. And then here, why did the keeper do this? I didn't call him out. He tips the ball over. He was blatantly going to do it, but I didn't call Wiedenfeller out. And he just comes with a flying Superman punch and completely misses the ball. What are you doing? That is the sort of thing that really infuriates me about FIFA this year. Just stupid things that shouldn't happen. And again, how many rebound goals do you see? That's right at him. He should just be able to bring that in underneath his chest and hold on to it, but he doesn't. Spills it. Not only does he spill it back into danger, he spills it 2 yards in front of him to the on-waiting striker. horrible, 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 horrible. Happens so many times on FIFA, and it's just not realistic. But anyway, we were able to bring it back to 4-2 before this time he scored a legitimately fantastic goal with Mario Gomez to make it 5-2. So it's a win and a defeat in this episode. So we're still picking up decent amount of coins, though, almost 500 coins from that one. But he did have more chances, although I don't know, maybe we deserved a draw from it. But a win and a defeat in both of the opening episodes to this new season. So we're halfway to safety already. The title is still on, should we be able to put some form together. So that is going to bring this one to a close. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Please do feel free to leave the video a like if you could be so kind. That'd be fantastic. There's of course links on screen to the previous video in this series in the big window, the random video of the week in the little window, and links in the description and on screen to subscribe if you haven't. But that is going to bring this one, like I said, to a close. So thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.